Welcome back to Home Gym Hacks and Reviews. This is part 6 in my HIT series, and for now, the final video in this series. Today is an upper body pull day, upper back emphasis. Stay tuned. My first exercise is a pull down using the Prime Fitness rotate handles. I'm only doing one warm-up set here. In my last video, I showed a deer in the woods, and for today's workout, a different deer and fawn stopped by. In my neighborhood, the doe has been named, and if you look closely, you will see she is missing one of her front legs. The last time I did this exercise, I got 130 17 times, which is a bit too many reps, so today I've jumped up to 140 and hopefully knocking the rep count down to about the 12 to 15 range. I have always preferred the push-pull leg split. I have found it allows my muscle groups adequate recovery, but even more importantly than that, I have found this split to be the easiest on my joints. For example, if my split was chest and biceps one day, shoulders and traps another day, and back and triceps another day, my connective tissue involved with those push exercises gets stressed on each one of those workout days. However, with push-pull legs, my connective tissue involved with the pulling exercises, for example, only gets stressed on one of my 3 workout days. Then when I add in rest days, the connective tissue is given additional time to heal and not get overused. As we age and/or as the weights get heavier, I am more concerned about my connective tissue being able to withstand lifting more so than I am my muscles. Quite often, injuries to shoulders, knees, and backs end people's lifting career or greatly alter it. With this exercise, I am using the Prime Fitness rotate handles and Prime Fitness short bar. This exercise feels similar to doing a pull on a functional trainer, dual pulley, or isolateral machine. I'm happy with 16 reps, but that's still too many reps. I still want to be in that 12 to 15 rep range. So the next time I do this exercise, I'll jump up to 150. I'll make another 10-pound jump. I did one warm-up set, and now I'm getting ready for my work set. The last time I did this exercise, I had 245s and 225s on here, and I got it 20 times, which is obviously way too many reps. So today I'm jumping up to 445s. I've got the angles 90 grips on the lever arms. With this chest supported row, once again the Powertec Levergym proves to be invaluable as it can take the place of having a standalone row machine. I have added the angles 90 grips to this exercise to make it more joint friendly and to provide a better grip than grabbing the handles. I am sitting low and pulling high to work the upper back more so than the lats. What's nice about this setup on the Levergym and with the bench position like this is I can also use the lower pulley, add an attachment, and have another variation for a chest supported row. I support my chest for multiple reasons. The most important for me is protecting my lower back, but also I can place greater emphasis on the muscles in the upper back or lats if I don't need to worry about proper form and taxing the lower back like I would for a standing barbell row. Of course, this exercise could be performed with one arm at a time because all of the newer model Levergyms have isolateral arms. Similar to the exercise before this one, I've increased the weight quite a bit and I'm still getting more reps than I want to. So the next time I do this exercise, I'll jump up maybe 10 pounds, 15 pounds on each lever arm. The last time I did this exercise, I got 105 16 times. Today I'm jumping all the way up to 125 so I get fewer reps. I won't show my right side, just my left. I like to include one lat exercise on my pull upper back emphasis days, and this chest supported one arm row on the Powertec Streamline Functional Trainer works great. Again, I am using my angles 90 grips. You can't see it, but I have a dumbbell bracing the front of the Titan Fitness seated stationary bench and another dumbbell on the opposite side of the bench so the bench doesn't tip forward. Because there are more muscles that comprise the back, and because somewhere along the way I learned it's smart to have 2 back exercises for every chest exercise, I try to have at least 1 or 2 additional exercises for my back when compared to my push days. At one point, I had the Valor Fitness seated row, but the Levergym and Streamline Functional Trainer enabled me to sell it. However, I wish I would have reviewed it before getting rid of it, although that was before I started this channel. I think that was a good improvement, jumping up 20 pounds and only getting 2 fewer reps. The next time I'm going to jump up another 10 pounds. I already did my one warm-up set and now I'm getting ready for my one work set. The last time I did this exercise, it was at 70 pounds and I got it 10 times. Today I'm staying at 70 and hopefully beating 10. You may have noticed that I didn't use the pre-exhaust technique in this workout, and I don't use any advanced techniques. That's simply so I don't overtrain, and as I mentioned before, I try to use those advanced techniques sparingly. Here I have the Titan Fitness Preacher Curl version 2 and the Prime Fitness Rotate handles and Prime Fitness Short Bar. It's hard to beat cables for a preacher curl because the tension on the biceps remains pretty consistent throughout the entire range of motion. At one point, I almost got the Titan Fitness plate-loaded bicep curl machine, but this seemed like a smarter option and a more versatile piece of equipment. I do have a review for this bench if you want any more info. That was a nice jump for me over on the preacher, 2 extra reps. Now I'm moving on to the functional trainer curl. No warm-up sets. The last time I did this exercise, it was at 60 pounds and I got it 9 times. Today I'm staying at 60. I don't know if I'll make a separate video for my meal plan, so for now, I'll just share that here. Not including my post-workout shake, I am eating 5 meals a day, spaced about 3 hours apart. After my post-workout shake, I have another shake with fruit, oatmeal, chia seeds, and protein powder. 3 meals are chicken and rice. With each one of those meals, I add a different side. The solid meal closest to my post-workout has an additional carbohydrate, and the other 2 meals have an additional fat source like cucumbers and olive oil or pumpkin seeds. My last meal of the day is cottage cheese and scrambled eggs. I save the cottage cheese for the end of the day because it's a slower digesting protein and it's perfect before bed. One final note about my meal plan. Because I train fasted with the exception of amino acids, I think the slow digesting protein that is cottage cheese and eggs being the gold standard protein are a smart choice for my last meal of the day. Another nice jump, 2 extra reps. This next exercise is for rear delt and traps. The last time I did it, it was 2 10s and 2 2.5s at 13 times. It's that same weight. I just want to work on getting the form down a little bit better. This chain setup is the same one I used in my other upper body push hit video for lateral raises. It can be used for a bunch of exercises, but I have found it works nicely for this Y exercise. That can also be done on the TRX, but I have found it's easier to gradually increase weight on the Levergym's pulley system. This exercise works the traps and rear delts, and this exercise can also be done with strength bands. Also, I want to say that I am not affiliated with either of these companies, but I am wearing the Nike Metcon 3s, which I think is the best shoe ever made. I actually have 2 pair. I got my second pair off of eBay, and I am wearing a More Fitter hat, which is probably the best hat I've ever had. On the next exercise, on the Titan Fitness Pec Fly rear delt machine, for those of you who are new here, I drilled holes in the range of motion selector to improve the range of motion on the rear delt exercise. Same weight, 1 extra rep, but much better form than last time. My last exercise for the day is the Titan rear delt. I've gone up a 5 on each side and I need to hit 12 repetitions. During this last exercise, I want to recap a couple of the main points that comprise my HIT program. First, this is not Mincer's, Arthur Jones, Ellington Darden's, or Dorian Yates' version of HIT. This is a HIT program I have come up with on my own, but it has elements from all of the previous names mentioned. I, 99% of the time, only do 1 set per exercise and usually 2 or 3 exercises per muscle group. Each exercise is taken to failure and sometimes beyond failure with advanced techniques. Each workout, I try to increase the weight, reps, or both for every exercise. I will plateau on every exercise at some point, and when that happens, I either swap the exercise out for another one or I change features about the exercise. I don't have set training days. If I feel good, I train. If I need a day off, I take it. I think that was 16 or 17 reps, and I did go up by 10 pounds, so that was a nice jump. And today was just one of those days where everything felt light, and I beat the logbook on everything that I did today. So today was a very good and very productive training day. And that concludes my 6-part HIT training series. I may do an update video at some point. I hope you found this series helpful. If so, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. You can find me on Instagram at Home Gym Hacks and Reviews. If any of my videos or reviews have helped you, please consider using one of my affiliate links that can be found in the description of this video. Some of those links can save you some money. And remember, if your equipment lacks, I got the hacks. Take care, everyone.